In today's video, I'll be teaching beginners how to play bass guitar, okay? You can also go through this video so that you can see if maybe you miss any parts when you were a beginner or when you started learning bass guitar. If you're also new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video, and you can also like the video, okay? I also do private class lessons. If you're interested, kindly click on this link, or you see the link in the description or in the comment section below. Click on any of the link to take you direct to my WhatsApp, okay? So beginners, there are things you need to know and things you need to cover up before you can be progressing in your bass play, okay? So I'll teach you things you need to know step by step, okay? What you need to know first is, you see these strings over here, this 5 string. If you're using a 4 string, fine, but you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strings over here. When you play them freely, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, each of them gives you a sound. Each of them gives you a note. When you play them freely, like the 1st string, I can also play the same note here. Okay, so what you need to know is, you need to know the names of the key, or the names of the notes it gives you. Okay, as you can see, this is my bass tuner. Okay, you can get a bass tuner even in your phone or on your computer, or even if you have a bass effect, you can find them there. Okay, so this, as a beginner, if you have them, it's cool, and you can also download it in your phone for free. Okay, if you have this will help you know the correct string notes. Okay, because some players, I might be doing a lesson that I'm playing on key G, like I'm playing on key G, and later they will say like, the key I'm playing is different, because maybe they didn't set the string to the correct note. So first of all, I'll help you tune your bass guitar very, very well, so that in case you are watching a bass lesson or you're watching my bass lessons, you can know the correct key I'm using. Okay, so when I pluck on the 1st string, you see that it shows green, and this 1st string gives me a G key. Okay, it gives me G. So try and write it down. Okay, so the 2nd string gives me D. Okay, so note this: your 1st string G, 2nd string D. Okay, so now to the 3rd string, it gives me A. Okay, so now on my 4th string, I have E. Okay, so E. And to my 5th string, I have the B. Okay, so this will guide you throughout you not messing up or playing another key whilst your teacher is playing another key. Okay, so this will also help you tune your bass guitar very well. Okay, so secondly, let's look at the fret numbers. When I say fret numbers, this identify you or helps you know your note, where your note is, where your key is, where you're supposed to play a key. Okay, so you see these lines here, the space in between is what we are going to count. Okay, so you see the first one here, 1, the second one is your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's end on these 2 dots as 12. Okay, so this dot also helps you identify your notes, but we will reach there. Okay, so now we have count from 1 to 12. So now we'll be looking on how to play the C major. Okay, the normal key for beginners. Okay, so how will we locate our C? It's very easy. You count from 1 here to 3. Okay, so when I say 3rd fret, you start counting 1, 2, 3. This is our 3rd fret. 3rd fret, 3rd string. 1, 2, 3. Then you count from your string upwards. 1, 2, 3. So this key gives you a C. Okay, this key here gives you a C. You understand? So when you count on your 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first string, it gives you a C. Okay, your first fret, fifth string, gives you a C. Okay, so now we know where our C is. C, this is known as the root and the octave. Okay, so we'll be focusing on the root and the octave here. Okay, that is your third fret. Okay, but before we start playing the C, you just can't be playing, you need to start plucking. Okay, so how to pluck? It's very easy. You see these two fingers over here, 1, 2, just give them a number, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. You start practicing on how to pluck on the string. Okay, if you can see, I am plucking with just two numbers. So the number 1, pluck up. Before you start the plucking exercise, try and place your hand on top of the string. Okay, I'm plucking with my one finger, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm doing this on the first string. So you can jump to the second string, third string, fourth string, and your fifth string. Okay, so do it upwards and do it down. Okay, so you need to know this. Anytime you are plucking, you see this thumb finger here. For me, I relax my thumb finger here on the fifth string. This helped me to pluck the string very easy. So when I pluck, I'm relaxing. So when I reach the fifth string, I remove my thumb finger and pluck on the fifth string. So when I'm back to the fourth string, I place it back and play the fourth string, third string, second string, and first string. Okay, so remember to use it as an exercise. 1, 2, 1, 2, second string, 1, 2, 1, 2, third string, 1, 2, 1, 2, first string, 1, 2, 1, 2, second string, 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it to all the rest. Okay, so now let's come back to our C major scale. Before we start playing the C major scale, we will use our number fingers so that it will help us play the scale very, very easy. Okay, so this finger is your number 1 finger, number 2 finger, number 3 finger, and the 4th finger. Okay, so we will use it to play the C major scale. So now the middle finger is to play the root note, that's the C. Okay, so when you press your hand on the C here, try and pluck. You see, so you see it gives us a C sound, a C note. Okay, we're going to use this to play all the notes. Okay, please, I want you to write this down too. Okay, so now in the C major, we have what they call the suffix. That is the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. I know you all know this. Okay, so now we will use the number fingers to play this very easy. So the number 2 finger, you see, I'm using the number 2 finger to play the do. Okay, and as you are pressing it, pluck 2. Okay, and now the 4th finger, that is the little finger, plays the re. Okay, so do, re, do, re. Okay, do, re, re, do, re. This do, re, we played it on our 3rd string only. Okay, so now moving to the 2nd string, where can we find our mi? Our mi is located at the 2nd fret, 2nd string. So when I say 2nd fret, 2nd string, you should know 1, 2, 2nd string, 1, 2. There we can find our mi, and the 1st finger is playing the mi. Okay, so now on the same 2nd string, I'm to play the fa, and the 2nd finger is playing the fa. Okay, so now the 4th finger is playing the so on the same 2nd string. Okay, so now we have our do to so. Okay, so do, re, mi, fa, so. But remember, if you are playing on any string, try and pluck on that string. So if I'm playing on the second string, pluck on the second string. Third string, pluck on the third string. Now we are going to the first string, and we have to play the la. La is located at the second fret, first string. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. We have the la. Okay, and our first finger is also playing the la, and now the third finger is playing the T, and now the fourth finger is playing the do. Okay, so put this in mind. Your first finger is playing only the mi and la. Your second finger is playing do, fa, and your third finger is playing only the T, and now your fourth finger is playing your re, so, and do. Okay, so do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So now you're good with ascending. That is, you're climbing up. Now you need to descend. You're now going down. The same plugging technique I taught you. Relax your finger. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. You see that now you're able to play the C major scale. It's very easy. Now you know your C major scale. You need to do this as an exercise so that you start mastering it. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so use this as an exercise. Concentrate on it too. Okay, concentrate on every note you are playing. Just put your eyes on it, and also master the way to play a note and to plug and remove your eyes from looking to the strings. Okay, so if I'm playing something like this, you see that I'm not looking at the bass guitar because I have already mastered how to do that. Okay, so when you finish playing and you know that you're cool for now, then you can start mastering it without looking at the bass guitar. Okay, so try and learn this. Okay, if you're totally beginner, this video is for you. You can share the video out there to your friends. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.